Yes? What do you want?
Ah, a zombie!
No need to get insulting. I may look a little tired, that I know, but don't you ever go out to parties?
You're sure you're no zombie? You look like you're already starting to crumble.
Well, that's just my makeup crumbling. I'm Eurydice, the party queen of the realm of the dead. You must be new around here, if you've never heard of my famous orgies.
Party on, sweetie. May I join you?
Do you have an invitation? No. Then there's a reason for that. Get lost.
Aren't you the lady Orpheus is so in love with?
Don't tell me he's here again. I really hoped he'd give up.
He's sitting in front of the department. You want me to get him here?
No! Don't dare do that. I'm happy I got rid of that bore.
That doesn't sound like a healthy relationship. I'll be off. Terribilix, what are you doing here? Are you dead too?
Oh, you must have confused me with someone else. May I introduce myself? Ruby Roland. I'm a businessman. You obviously met my younger cousin, who still walks among the living.
You're related to Terribilix?
Yes, Terribilix is the most promising of all my cousins. If he keeps going like that, I'll let him take over the family business someday.
The Dragon Mafia will probably take control over the whole Magic Kingdom.
Be careful what you say. The Styx is full of people that try to be funny.
What kind of a businessman are you?
Well, I buy, I sell, I trade. Bartering is very popular in the land of the dead.
Bye-bye.
What do you want?
What's your business with Eurydice?
I am on a selfless mission. I have to free the loveliest of all nymphs from the cold land of the dead, so that she can see the light of day once again.
Hopefully it won't rain on your return.
After my dangerous path, past the cruel three-headed monster and beyond the poisonous waters of Styx, I shall now play and sing for Hades to beg him to let her go.
I see you're still into that chick, but why are you sitting around here crying?
I'm not crying. This is a lament. Big difference, by the way. Cerberus, the cruel god of the underworld, attacked me with his sharp teeth and claws, trying to end my life. So I had to throw my precious lyre into his greedy mouth to get away. Oh, I should have given my right arm instead.
Sure, but you think it would be possible to play the harp with just one arm?
Lyre! That instrument is called a lyre. You don't have one, do you?
I'll leave you to your depression.
What do you want, my friend?
Do you think you can get hold of some unusual things for me?
Yes, of course. Just tell me what you need.
Do you have a harp?
Let me think. Yes? I have this lyre. When it got here, there was this little golden putto attached to it. Who could have such bad taste? It's not really for sale, but I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Listen, I don't want to be drowned in the river with a concrete block around my feet. I just want this lyre.
No, please. That's not what I meant. It's only about favors, you know? We do favors for each other. A little kidnapping here, a touch of silencing there, and the next moment you find a brand new lyre in your inventory, just like that. Capiche?
I have a strange feeling about that. What about that concrete thing? That's it. Bye-bye.
Salve, boy. Are you new to the realm of the dead?
Hey, I'm just here on a visit. I'm not actually dead.
Ah, a tourist. That's handy. I'm currently working on a travel guide.
Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. Ovid, retired lyricist, author of Ancient Rome, and reporter for the local Epitaphius Diurnus newspaper, by profession.
What are you doing down here?
Being dead. What else did you expect? Furthermore, I'm revising my celebrated work, Metamorphoses, as finally I've got the chance to interview the protagonists, alive.
Would you mind sharing some of your comprehensive mythological knowledge with me?
I'm more than happy to share my profound wisdom with those that are eager to learn. What do you need to know?
Do you know a cool story about Orpheus and Eurydice?
Indeed, a tragic story. Eurydice was the loveliest of ladies, and Orpheus was such a glorious young man with a voice clearer than any mortal could ever imagine. There was no single man in the whole world that could play music as beautifully as he. They wanted to lead a happy, married life together.
How tragic. That sounds awful.
But on the day of their wedding, Eurydice was bitten by a snake and died from the poison. Orpheus, however, would not give up on his beloved Eurydice and took the dark path down to the realm of the dead. With his beautiful voice, he charmed Cerberus and finally reached Hades, to whom he lamented his loss, in canto, moving Hades to tears.
Oh man, even I'm finding it hard to hold him back.
Hades ordered Orpheus to turn around and leave the realm of the dead, and Eurydice would be allowed to follow. But if he tried to look back to see if she really was behind him, he would forfeit the agreement, and she would be forced to return to the dead.
Let me guess, he was curious and turned around?
Yes, 7 or 8 times by now. Hades just ignores him when he shows up again singing his song. Good old Orpheus seems to have a little problem with his maid. He should read my Ars Amatoria.
Ars Amatoria. Wow, I hope that one is illustrated. What can you tell me about Hades, the man behind the desk?
Hades, Pluton, the ruler of the dead, the god of the underworld. Need I say more?
Oh, that one. Thanks. Now I need to watch 3 hours of crappy soaps to clear my mind of this lecture. What in heaven's name are the Metamorphoses? Are you an illusionist?
What a Philistine! Metamorphosis is my greatest work. It's a documentation of the psychological and physical transformation of the well-known as well as lesser-known heroes from the Greek and Roman classical antiquity, in 15 volumes.
I'm glad I didn't have to read that in school. See you later. Have you finally realized what atrocious misdeeds you've done? Why are you always blaming me? You've raised hell just as much as I have. What? Just stick to the facts, please, you slob. I wanted to save the king, and you got him sent to the other side with your dumb behavior. You can't deny that. You really shouldn't have played the secret agent. It would have been more than enough to show the guard Kalaba's dangerous toys. Then, he'd be sitting in the dungeon with bread and water and nothing would have happened. You've got no idea, as always. In that case, he wanted to pass the machine off as vermin destruction apparatus, and the somewhat unsophisticated guard would have believed him, so I needed more evidence. You threw me into jail, made a fool out of me in front of Alex, and dragged my good name through the dirt. All right, I could still forgive you all that. But that hideous goatee which you ran around with in Simon 3D, that deserves no mercy. That's right. I did have a beard like that once. Unfortunately, everybody took me for a villain. That's why I took it off. And as far as your arrest is concerned, you are actually guilty of various crimes, and that, of course, had to be punished. Let's do it this way. You apologize, then I'll apologize as well. Or at least I'll think about it. What should I apologize for? I never wanted to do anything bad or mess anything up. Possibly, but you think I'm capable of all sorts of dirty tricks. You think I enjoy shoving poor, innocent trolls from bridges or doing all those other nasty things? Okay, you win. I apologize. I've done a few things wrong. I'm just no good at taking real quick decisions when I have to. If I don't have a clearly structured daily plan, then things get in a mess pretty quickly with me. All right, I'll accept your apology this time. So everything's all right again, isn't it? Ed, just hold on, you! We don't have time now for non-essential details. We have to find a way out of the realm of the dead, urgently. You want to leave the realm of the dead? But how do you think we can do that? We're dead! That would break every law of nature. Laws of nature, in general, enjoy an unjustified high standing. Take, for example, gravity. The only thing that's in it for us is falling on our faces. Oh, even though it's so terrible, I'll play along. Of course, only so the king can get back on the throne. There has to be law and order. I think I'll do a real heroic deed again shortly, saving the king from the jaws of death. That's what the masses want to see, and Alex is keen on heroes. What else? I've got application forms for early release from the realm of the dead for you, for me, and for the king. And a couple more just in case. That's amazing! What? The form only has 42 pages? How can Hades decide about a release from the land of the dead on such a flimsy factual basis? Such a short version is insulting! All right, at least I can fill out several copies. Okay, finished. An application in triplicate, one for the king, one for my double, one for me, 20 more in reserve. Who's going to take the applications to the department? I'm already taking care of it. I always have to do the dirty work anyway. See you later. Hey, I know this chicken from somewhere. I feel sick. Unspeakably sick. Whatever's the point of living, being dead? Wake up, Simon. That's the depressed chicken from Little Red Riding Hood's crazy family. Hey, I know you. Oh yeah, I'll say I know you. You look just as depressed as you did before, but I'll tell you one thing right away. You can forget your suicidal thoughts down here. You can't be deader than dead. But I've developed a highly modern therapy for suicidal chickens. Watch my fingertips. And what do you see now? Those are your mortal remains from the mortal world. At least you won't end up in a saucepan. Well, what do you think? Just like Easter. Howdy, Hades.
What do you want, you disrespectful grub?
I've got some applications here for the release from the Land of the Dead.
I'm sorry, the desk is closed due to overcrowding. Take your scrap paper with you and give it to me at a later date. In about 300 to 400 years, I should have worked my way through most of these applications. On top of that, Cerberus ate my last approved stamp, so now I'm no longer able to approve anything.
Excuse me? Does that mean all attempts to get out of the Land of the Dead through application are hopeless?
Yes, unless I get a new stamp. I ordered one from this death cult in the upper world, but it hasn't pleased the ladies and gentlemen with their stuck-up noses to send me one yet. In the meantime, I will decline everything that comes on my desk except for VIP applications. For those I do have a stamp, but I guess that's out of the question for you.
Well, listen, I'm Simon. The Simon.
Who?
Here's a yummy egg for you.
That's completely raw! And on top of that, the color looks really unhealthy.
The color is totally normal. Just the chicken that laid it has seen livelier days.
Bah! Spare me the details. I want my sandwich. I need this egg to be hard-boiled.
Great, I've been promoted to egg boiler for the god of the dead. Tools, you say? For what? A wilderness survival specialist doesn't need tools. Ow, ouch, darn! The egg is still cold? What's wrong with this thing? Maybe I need another kind of heat.
What do you want, my friend?
Can you cook this egg for me?
Do I look like someone who'd cook eggs for someone, huh? What an insult! Here, have this.
Well, thanks. Wow, that's rad. The breath of the dragon even managed to cook the depressed egg. Howdy, Hades.
What do you want, you disrespectful grub?
Here's a hard-boiled egg for you.
Ah, finally, about time. Give it to me. Ah, fantastic egg sandwich. By the way, have you seen my egg slicer? Oh, here it is. I knew it was somewhere amongst my torture instruments. Very good. Really very good. Oh, and it's over so quickly. Far too little. How many centuries will I have to wait before I can enjoy another egg sandwich? Oh well, I should never have moved out of my mother's. If only Persephone were here with me now. I'm sure she would make me another sandwich. Or at least, she'd tell me I should make it myself.
Oops, I think the depressed egg is showing its effect. Boy, that stuff is really bad.
But she's left again. Who knows if she'll ever return? It's all my fault. I'm a terrible husband. A loser! Oh, I've had it! Now where is that egg slicer? Down on the floor! Oh, I managed to break everything! Oh.
What do you want?
Haven't you sang for Hades to free Eurydice? Be aware, Simon. This man may be one of those crooners your granny listens to, but he has a ticket to the outside world. Fortunately, he only wants to share it with Eurydice.
Yes, indeed, I have tried so many times. Darker powers always took my beloved wife away again. She has to follow me, and I am not allowed to turn around, and no word must pass her lips on the way.
I think I have an instrument for you.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, it's an egg slicer.
I don't need it. My singing voice is high enough already.
It's your decision, but you could use that thing as a lyre, I guess.
It's rather small for a lyre.
It's a travel lyre. You can fold it so that it fits in every pocket.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll go and soften the cold heart of the powerful god of the dead.
There's going to be some serious trouble. I don't want to miss this.
So, did you finally find your harp?
Lyre! It is a lyre! Oh, great and almighty Hades! My wonderful song and delicate plucking chords will ease your spirits. Shortly your soul will be enlightened. La 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 la.
Stop. Okay. I am so sick of it. All this noise, all the time. Okay, take your little tart and get out of here.
The usual conditions. I'm not allowed to turn my back to my beloved while ascending to the upper world, and she is not allowed to talk to me?
Yes, something like that, and don't screw it up again. Now leave me in peace and get lost. I got work to do.
I thank thee, noble Hades. I will make haste and lead my beloved away from the gloomy shadows of this place. Oh, dearest Eurydice, now I can take you back to the land of the living. Come with me and we will leave this place of darkness together.
Wait, didn't Hades say that you're not allowed to look at her?
Yes, but we take care of that in the usual manner. I wait here and play until my love taps on my shoulder, and then we'll go to the banks of the river Styx. I swear that we will both reach the other side this time.
How can you be so sure that she'll be coming?
There is no doubt she's coming. She's my beloved bride. She'd never let me wait here. She'll hear my singing and... La la li la la la, la li la la la.